Hi, this is a Merry Mayhem's podcast.
where we unpack everything about weddings. So take a breath, settle in, and let's dive right in.
Welcome to a Merry Mayhem's podcast, episode 7. So the topic we're gonna talk about today is the common mistakes that we see on weddings often, especially wedding day lah, not just wedding in general, but I think wedding day is the one that has a lot of things going on. So there tends to be a lot of things that might not go your way.
That's right. And also I think kind of like balancing your big dreams versus the expectations as well. So that way you can find a bit more clarity.
So essentially, I think this episode is we trying to just maybe highlight a little bit of common problems that we tend to notice at wedding day, and then hopefully you can find some value from there lah, and probably help yourself in terms of avoiding these common mistakes that we often see.
Okay, I can start off with my first point then. So I would say, wow, this is like deep diving down into timeline also. So like, it's kind of like, my first pointer is you want to squeeze everything into a very tight timeline. Yeah. So what I mean by that, sometimes there are certain areas where you can cater a bit more time, get a bit more buffer, but you choose to just like, very packed. But I get it also lah, cause
So
like,
it's time management lah.
in a way, yes, but I also get that there's also a lot of other costs involved if you decide to stretch the time. Because like vendors count by hours also. Yeah, but so essentially what I want to bring out this point is like not to cause too much stress and anxiety for people around you as well.
I think one common mistake here is why people tend to squeeze the timeline so tight, right? Is sometimes because they feel like they have a church wedding that they need to rush to, or maybe some auspicious time that they need to get to the groom house, for example.
Yep.
Yeah, but then again, how I think you can avoid rushing, what I normally tell couple is wake up earlier lor.
Yeah.
They I don't know, is it they don't want to wake up early or they forget that they can wake up early and then they start the day earlier, so they have more time maybe before they need to arrive at the church. They have maybe a 1 hour or 2 hour more time to buffer instead of rushing around.
Yeah. So sometimes it also depends on what other events that you want to put into your wedding timeline as well. Like for example, in the morning, there's gonna be like gate crash, and also the Chinese customaries of like your tea ceremony, leaving house, there's a red umbrella and traditional fan throwing. I think all these are like the Chinese customary parts that is essential for your wedding. Depends on how traditional. Yeah, it's mostly the culture lah. Like you kind of need to balance a bit also. And cater the time.
Yeah. So I think you need to essentially list down what are some of the things you want to do, what are the things that you can skip, you know.
Like not the priorities, I would say, but usually, yes, you want to have fun also.
Actually, this actually leads to one of my points. You need to think about whether this wedding, is it okay to not follow some of the traditions? Because I think sometimes couple have too much noises around them, you know, when it comes to planning the wedding. The parents might tell them that, hey, you need to do this. The auntie also will chip in a bit, say, hey, you cannot skip that. Yeah, but then again, I'm not saying that you completely eradicate whatever they say, but I think what's more important is it something that is really what you want, you know? Yeah, and it requires you to have some space to think about it and discuss it with your partner without anyone around, you know. Yeah, and then find the answers that truly aligns with your dream wedding. Yeah, so I would say if something on the wedding day to you is really not something that you feel like it's meaningful. Yeah, because sometimes couple follow tradition, but they follow for the sake of it, not even knowing what's the whole point of doing it, right? Then I think sometimes it kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah. So if you understand why you are doing something, I think the why is very important. No? Yeah, don't do it for the sake of doing. So when you understood the reason behind it, then I think it gives you more clarity as to whether you want that thing or that tradition to be practiced on the wedding day itself.
I think the tradition itself sometimes is imposed on by parents also. So like you also have to respect your parents in some sense, but maybe just not get into an argument because of that. Yeah.
Sorry, I turned up the aircon a bit because it's too hot.
Yeah, I'm sweating a bit also.
Wait, I think I turn it higher.
Can.
Sorry,
Can.
I also a bit beta.
I don't mind being in Finland.
Yes. So where were you again?
Balancing with your family members. So like for example, parents wanting the tradition to be there. Sometimes like they are just very hard on that they want this.
I think you have to be respectful, even if you don't want something.
Yeah.
You try to have a conversation with them and respect. Hope they respect your boundaries, but at the same time, hopefully, you can respect. Sorry. What I'm trying to say is like there's a mutual respect there, lah.
Yeah.
You know, so both of you just have to communicate, and then try to work something out, lor. Yeah, because I know it can be very difficult also sometimes.
Very sensitive lah, this kind of thing.
Yeah. So sometimes it can be your in-laws, then lor. So at the end of the day, I think what's most important also, you want to look back on the wedding day and just want to make sure that you truly enjoyed the day lah. Yeah. Sometimes if you want to give in, it's fine. But just don't be resentful. I think that's the most important thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think letting go of family expectations, that's something that I see common lah. Yeah, cause I mean, if you were to give, like sometimes if you were to give in too much, then the whole wedding is just
not yours anymore.
Not yours. Yeah, it's become like the parents' wedding already. Yeah. So then I feel like on the day when I'm shooting, I see couples really not enjoying themselves throughout the day and just can't wait for the day to end, right? Yeah, but it's so sad lah. You spend like so much money and so much time planning this day, and then it's a day that you couldn't enjoy yourself. Yeah, so think about it lah, huh? Yeah, so I think maybe I can also go to the next point where it's also kind of similar, but it's not so much about the parents' expectations, but it's more of like the expectations of the guests. Some people want to impress the guests so much, or the people at the wedding, that they forget to enjoy themselves. Yeah, what do you think?
I agree. I fully agree with this also. Actually, I've got a point here. It says like drafting a typical wedding day timeline. So meaning like you kind of follow what other people do also lah. Yeah, and I think sometimes when you see what other people do, for example, some very wow wedding out there, then you like, you want to do that also, but is it really you? Is it really like does it speak you or not? I think like it's kind of important that you know that you want or don't want this thing. Of course, like it's not very easy to identify lah, because everyone wants like a very wow wedding. Yeah, but it kind of takes away the perspective of like your unique day. So it's not exactly like true to yourself also. Yeah, but then again, ultimately having fun is important also lah. Yeah, so like balancing what you want for your wedding day. Yeah,
I think it's always easier to not say easy, but it's easier to find ideas of what people have done before.
Yes, definitely lah.
Yeah, but I think it can serve as an inspiration, but don't be too caught up with it, lor. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I think these are just resources that can use for case study, but then at the end of the day, you want to still dig for answers within yourself.
As much as you can lah. Yeah. Sometimes it's just really difficult. There's so many segments in the wedding day itself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then again, it also can be difficult lah sometimes, because I see like sometimes couples also go through a lot of friction between each other when planning the wedding, because the girl might want too much, and usually that's the case lah. You know, brides tend to have more dreamy ideas that they want to or fantasies that they want to manifest. Yeah, but guys usually come from a more practical approach, right?
I have seen grooms that's a bit like they want things their way also.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, maybe I would be like that lah. So
okay. Yeah, but I just saying in general, like stereotypically speaking, usually the girls want more things, and then the guys will be like, no, and then this creates a lot of friction between the relationship lah during the planning phase. Yeah. So I mean, wedding stuff can be costly lah. I know. You get a stylist to come down to add a flower arc. It will cost you easily $1,000. Or at least $500 lah, $500 to $1,000, depending on how comprehensive the setup.
Yep.
So it's not cheap. Yeah, and with the rising costs, I know it can put a lot of stress on couple lah. Yeah. So I think ultimately, at the end of the day, I think the most important thing is, it's easier said than done, but I still think that I want to reiterate this, is that you want to enjoy the process of planning the wedding together as much as you can. Don't feel like, I have to, suffer, quarrel a lot to get what I want, and then on the day that I can enjoy. I think it should be, not say the other way around, but it should be like, you should enjoy the process of doing things, and then the wedding day is the day where you just reap the souls of your labor, And it's just a celebration lah. But planning can be tiring, I know. But I think more importantly is it's tiring, but it's worth it, because you are reaching a milestone together, and you guys are having this very big day where you can bring everyone from all walks of life to come together at the same day, same time to celebrate.
So I mean, riding on that point also, it is going on to my next point also, which is actually to plan your wedding day. You have so many things going on, right? So then you can use very useful resources like your bridal party. So one very important thing you can do, I would think that is very important, is to delegate your roles to your bridal party. That will take off a lot of stress from you. And then usually, if you don't delegate, then the stress will lead you to a lot more, like, I guess, like, you wouldn't be able to enjoy your wedding day as much.
I know there are some couples that I see, they feel insecure when they are not controlling things. There are some people, they need to be in control. When they don't have control of things, right? Especially such a big thing on their wedding day. You ask them to completely hands off, right? Wow.
It's hard.
It's hard for them.
If you ask me if I can let go, I also very hard to tell you. I might not be able to also.
But I think it's more of a mindset thing, because you want to remember that the wedding day is really for you to have fun, right?
It's the perfect moments, I would say.
So I think you have to be okay with things not going your way. You need to be okay with things cocking up. And then trust the process that it will still work out. The most important thing is you sign the papers, right?
Yes.
And become husband and wife. So the nitty-gritty details, sometimes there are too many. So there are some things that are just bound to not go smoothly to a certain extent. So as long as you can let go of this expectation, I think you will be a lot more happy.
Balance out a bit lah. I would say.
I understand it's not completely easy to let go of the whole wedding. If let's say you are a person who
loves planning.
Loves to plan, loves to be in control of things. Then but I'm just saying that if you can let go maybe 50%. I see grooms on the wedding day, right? Wow. Like a parade commander, right? At the wedding venue, he's like doing the wedding coordinator's job, making sure that all the chairs are properly tucked in, the cloth, the flowers. Yeah, every table is set up nicely. Which actually he don't need to do because there are people already on the ground doing all this, but he's there to oversee. And then the whole day the bride just don't have the groom beside him. It's just the groom at one side always finding things, making sure everything is okay. And the bride is just on her own. Yeah.
I think he also wants to make sure that everything is proper for his bride lah.
Yeah, of course lah. Can see that he's very concerned and very meticulous. But then again, on the side when I'm shooting, I felt like I wish I could get more nice candid shots of him interacting with people, having fun instead of running around, moving tables and chairs. Making sure the fairy lights are on, the computers is hooked on properly, everything on standby. So it's like,
not saying you can't, but like, just don't full on. Like just maybe
I even had a very interesting story. A groom held a wedding at his own restaurant.
Oh.
And then, at the end of
he cooked himself?
No lah. But he keep going in the kitchen. And then keep bringing food out, pouring drinks at the bar counter. Yeah, because he's too used to working in that environment.
Oh no.
Then he's not sitting down eating at all. He's like,
yikes.
Half the time he's just doing things. Because I mean, I can see that maybe they are a bit understaffed also. Like not enough people.
Oh no.
Not enough waiters lah. So he ended up running in to help in the kitchen. So is this really necessary? But then again, I mean, I'm not in the position to say anything like at that point of time. But I just felt like it's something that is a bit pitiful lah. On the wedding day you're still working when you're not supposed to. Yeah. So it's just something that I came across before that this somehow this thing just stick in my head for quite a number of years already. Yeah. Wow. So just remember to delegate. I always tell couple, have a left hand man and even a right hand man. Yeah. So anything right should ask your point of contacts to reach out to true. Like your vendors or what, to reach out to these left and right hand men instead of you. Yeah. It's only when it's urgent then they escalate up to the groom or the bride. Then you guys can come in and make some decisions together with them. But if not, for the most part, just let them run the show for you. It's fine.
Yes, and I think you have to trust that they can do it lah. So there was this one time I was like a bridesman.
Oh.
Yeah. So then the bride, which is my friend, she told me like, bro, I just hand the whole thing to you. I trust you. You go and help me decorate nice can already. Just do nice. Then I don't need to care already. Then
good lah.
Yeah, so like I think the trust that she placed in me was quite I mean it was nice of her to trust me lah, but also when she trusts, she just let me do my thing lor.
But I think it's important you find the right person to trust.
Oh yes.
You don't just anyhow delegate to like someone who cannot do things on.
You must know your friends well lah. Your bridal party.
Find the right person.
It's important. It's very important.
Because I have cases where the bride had two hands off and then everything passed to a person to help her take charge, but the person is very indecisive, and then when things happen on the day, he or she don't know what to do, and then the problem just keep going back to the bride at the end. So then what's the point of having that point of contact, right? So I think it's important that you choose carefully who you delegate to lah. But at the end of the day, I know sometimes couples also a bit paiseh because friends cannot enjoy as much because they're over there. But honestly speaking, I think like what Ming Hui shared, right? The friends actually want the couple to enjoy, and they are happy to take on that responsibility. So don't need to be paiseh. I think what's more important is you just maybe show. Money cannot buy love, but money can show love, right? So you just power an ang pao that's bigger, right, bro? To give your friend.
I mean, not wrong of Mike to say that lah.
So I think just give a bigger ang pao to that person for helping you overlook everything.
I mean, there are other ways of appreciating also. Like maybe after the whole wedding day, you can find out. You can find a day for your bridal party to meet up to have a meal together. So I actually did go for like a gathering post wedding lah. That the couple, they invited all the helping hands on that day itself to just to have a mini celebration, like a thank you.
Yeah, it's very nice for her.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, lor. I think very meaningful.
It is.
Yeah,
Appreciate your friends.
So yeah lah. I mean, these are just some considerations lah that hopefully you can think about. Yeah. So maybe I can touch on my next one, which is getting too caught up. Actually, it's something we have kind of talked about already. Yeah, but it's like being too caught up with the small details on the wedding day, lor. Yeah. So this part is also with regards to delegation lah. But, But what I'm saying here is the small details of like, have you taken this photo? Because sometimes I have couple who are very worried that photographer 没有拍到照. So she will constantly come and ask me. Sometimes not bride, sometimes it's like the bride's parents or the groom's parents. They will keep coming to me right throughout the day. Right?
They got teach you how to take photo or not?
Teach me. Have got kena before.
Boy, I think you should shoot from here, nicer.
Yeah, have. Quite funny lah. Yeah, I honestly I'm not offended or angry or anything.
Same.
Yeah, I just find it very hilarious. And then I will just I'm not saying play along lah, but I will just follow their instruction and then like, uncle 你真的很厉害，对，这样拍比较美like make them happy lah,
Yeah.
So,
I get
but then
you.
of course most importantly I still got my shot already lah. Then I can kind of do that with the uncle lah.
Yeah. I've had experiences of that as well. Yeah. I mean, not that I'm playing along or what, but like respectfully, like I also just agree with them. And then if let's say it's something that doesn't go according to what I want, then I'll just tell them that I take already. Then I'll go there and take another shot. Something like that. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, what everyone wants is the best for the couple lah. Right?
Yes, correct.
So it's just sometimes they can a bit. The uncle auntie can be a little bit over directive, but then it's okay lah. I mean, we see people from all walks of life in our nature of work. So I think it's just normal that occasionally we will see some people who are just overly passionate about the couple's wedding.
Yes, but we won't offend them, so don't worry.
Yeah, we won't offend them lah.
So actually riding on that pointer that you mentioned about this overly focus on small details, actually mine was placing your focus on your wedding photos a bit too much. Yeah. So you like keep focusing on having like nice wedding photos. But this kind of like it will take away the
Present
authenticity of like the entire day, like the genuine fun from the day. Yeah. So like what you say, present the present Yeah.
Because to be authentic, to be documentative, right, you need to be present. That's what I always tell my couple. Like, I know it's a style that many couples like. Documentary style. But it's easier said than done.
Yes.
To be documentary, you need to be comfortable in your own skin. You need to be present on the day.
Which is not easy lah. Like it gets to their nerves.
Yeah, to some people it can be a bit difficult because they are too anxious.
Don't say them lah. I also like just now go and do the video, right?
Yeah, that's why
in front of camera. So
that's why it's important that I think prior to the wedding, when you meet the photographer, personally, if you ask me, I think it's the photographer's job to reassure the couple certain events, even before it happens on the day, right? How they will kind of like prepare you for it, psychologically. Because I think a lot of things on the day itself is couple's first time.
Correct, yeah.
So they are not really mentally prepared as much as they plan everything. But they have to really experience the day on the day itself to really know what's gonna happen. But I think if the photographer can communicate very well with you before your wedding, he can kind of like walk you through the day and help you start to put yourself in that situation, and he can kind of let you know what you should do, what you shouldn't do even, and then on the day itself, at least when it happened, you kind of, I mean, you may not be 100% ready, but at least you are 50% there because the photographer already kind of prep you, you know,
Yep.
in terms of like mentally how to go through the day.
Yeah.
So I always tell my couple on the wedding day, what are some of the important moments to take note of, and then don't have to be worried whether I got the shot. You know, things like that. You don't have to pose for the camera. You don't have to be worried about the shot. If I need you to pose, I will tell you. You know, I always tell couple that you don't have. I don't want them to have uncertainty in their mind. Yeah, because I understand that couple always have a lot of question mark while we are shooting in their head. Like, while we are shooting them.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want to remove as many question mark as I can while the day is happening. Yeah, and how that can happen is not wait until the wedding day itself while you are shooting, then you try to tell the couple. I mean, you can, but it's better to do it earlier. That's why we do the wedding prep call with couples, you know, to go through the wedding schedule and then run them through the day, and have those conversations about how to be more mentally prepared. And let them understand from a photography perspective how I want to capture them in the most natural possible way. Yeah. It requires a lot of communication.
Yeah, and a lot of skill from photographer side. Master Mike.
I'm no master. Please stop calling me master. I sound like an old man. But anyway, yeah, I think though just now what was the point? Being too caught up with the small details lah. Then do you have anything? I still got one more.
I don't have. Go for it.
So I got one is I mean this one is something that it's more specific to something lah. So it's like part of the wedding day, the outdoor shoot. So a lot of times, right, when it comes to planning this outdoor shoot, a lot of couples let me reiterate. What is outdoor shoot? So outdoor shoot is the shoot where couples go out with the bridal party to do a photo shoot lah. You know, usually at a park, a reservoir, or even at, you know, somewhere just nearby the house, at the car park. Or
it can be anywhere, really.
Yeah, it can really be anywhere. I shot at coffee shops, basement car parks, rooftop car parks, shop houses,
void decks, whatever.
Void decks, corridor, whatever, really whatever.
Yeah.
So what's important is a lot of couple plan this outdoor shoot, right, with the bridal party. They tend to put it at, if let's say I never run through the schedule with them, couple tend to put this outdoor shoot towards the end of the morning section. So because usually, let's say if you have a dinner lah, you know, you will end your morning segment maybe at 12 or 1 p.m. So the couple will put this shoot right all the way at the end of the first half of the day, meaning they finish all the tea ceremony between the bride and groom house, then they go for the outdoor shoot. Yeah. But then the problem is you do it during that timing, right? I always tell couple got 3 problems. One is the bridal party are not in the mood to take photo, right? Because everyone already
pangkang already lah.
Pangkang mood already. Because tea ceremony finished, they just want to go back and nua. You know, very hot ma. You know, running around to back and forth.
Correct.
Then suddenly you tell them, we got outdoor shoot, need to go out and take photo under the sun. I tell you,
it kills the mood for them.
Yeah, and they probably would have might even have eaten lunch already, right?
Oh, food coma for sure.
Yeah, they food coma, and then you tell them go under the hot sun in the middle of the afternoon to take photo. It's a very bad idea lah. Then second is the energy level lor. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, cause morning if they take photo, right, usually what I propose the timing is right after leaving the bride house, after the gate crash, we go take this photo already. So it's usually maybe like 8 a.m. that kind of timing, you know. Yeah, or latest hopefully 9 a.m.
Got the best sun though. I think okay, I'm not saying best, but like the sun is good about 8 a.m., 9 a.m. ish.
Yeah. And because after gate crash, everyone's energy level still very high. Yeah. So when we go out and shoot, right, the bridal party is more hype. And it affects the photo. Right.
True.
Yes.
Yes.
So you imagine your energy level very low and then you go out and take photo compared to your energy level still, your battery still very full. You go out and take photo. The pictures will turn out very different. Yeah. And then like you mentioned, the sun.
Yeah. Direction of the sun. Ooh.
Yeah.
When it's coming like if it's like 12, 1 p.m. then the sun coming from the top is going to cast a lot of ugly shadows on to your faces.
The lighting is very flat because the light is coming down right from above you.
Yeah,
but
a lot of shadow underneath.
When it's from the side, it's a lot nicer. From the sunrise shot. So that's why I think that is also the sunrise is also one of the reasons lah.
Yes.
So I think these are the few reasons that can help you rethink whether you want to do the outdoor shoot earlier or later. Because sometimes no choice. I understand that they have auspicious timing or what. Their morning is too packed already.
Yeah.
Then they end up have to push the outdoor shoot to a later timing. Then okay lor.
If that's the case, I usually would suggest like doing it indoors. Maybe like you do, if let's say yours is a dinner, right? Then you can do before your dinner reception or before your solemnization in the evening. Then that would be like a good time for you to do like a bridal party shoot then. Yeah. So at least earlier in the day, you can release them a bit earlier lah.
Yeah lor. So I think there's still other mistakes that I've seen before, but generally they are not so common lah as compared to these that we mentioned.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I do have one point to share lah. Actually, this is more about like balancing what you want versus like the realistic expectations lah. So kind of like managing your expectations from there. So I've got this couple. They plan their reception. So in the middle there's this game lah. It's Kahoot. So it's a lot of people play Kahoot. Yes. So the issue is most of the guests, they're elderlies. So a lot of them don't participate. So you can see like the entire hall, not many of them actually participated in the game itself. Yeah. So then it kind of affects the mood as well. Yeah. So also knowing who your audience is rather important during this planning process.
Yeah.
And then another one is, so a couple wanted a very fun wedding. Yeah. So they had the MC to host this game. It was very interactive with like everyone in the banquet hall itself. So maybe like about 10 people go up stage. Then they started playing games. You know the game where you start
chugging.
No, you need to grab. For example, they say, "Oh, grab me a shoe." Then all the players have to go down and grab the shoe. Okay. So you just eliminate until like left a few. Wow, then damn funny. There's this one is like grab the photo of a couple. Wow, you know the outside gallery stand? But this guy go and grab the gallery stand and run over.
Oh wow.
Wow, the whole thing, just run like that.
Yeah.
Power. I love that though. It looks so fun and chaotic.
Yeah.
It's one of the funny moments that I really enjoyed also as a photographer. So like I think knowing your demographics is quite important also lah.
Yeah.
In determining what you have during your banquet day itself.
Because sometimes wedding banquets can be very different. Like some couples really do the wedding for the family. So
true.
end up a lot are the parents, friends, and relatives, and it's not really their age group one. I ever had a wedding, right? They have like 28 tables, only 2 tables of friends. The rest is all the parents, friends, and relatives.
You can still have fun lah. Just do an after party with your friends. The two tables. Yeah, I think that would work also. I mean, you're still having fun on your wedding day lah. Yeah.
I have some question that I'm just, I think might be a bit fun to ask you.
Hit me, man.
Yeah. So, just curious also, like, what are some of the funny moments, like, or bloopers moment that happened to you at the wedding?
Happened to me?
No. It happened to the couple lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think one of it was bridal party shoot that time. So I had this shoot with the bride and bridesmaids. So they wanted, they didn't want something that's very demure and very sweet. But they wanted something that's a bit reflective of themselves. So they just let them be themselves lah. So you know what they do? They kind of do a dick nose pose.
Oh. I even got one them cholo. They don't care, right? They, like you say, all be themselves ma.
Yeah.
So they all just hold one cigarette stick.
Can
and just smoke and take photo. I like But they got say lah, don't post this on social media lah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then it's just for themselves to look back and laugh about lor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, photos are yours, so like you have to want to look back at these memories to like have a laugh at it. I think it's really, really fun to do something like that. Yeah. Just be yourself lah. Yeah. I enjoy it when, if it's really something that's very weird, I wouldn't judge you. I would play along with you because it's really very fun.
Honestly, I subscribe to the idea that nobody is normal lah. Everyone is just trying to be normal. Yeah. You agree or not?
I agree. Maybe I'm abnormal.
Nobody is normal. I think being the ironic thing is being normal is actually being weird.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
You find yourself like a bit off alignment from yourself when you're trying to be normal. Yeah.
So I mean, on the wedding day, if the people around you are all very close friends and family, it's okay to be weird. Or they have already seen the weirdest. They should have already seen the weirdest.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Maybe parents wouldn't see that weird side of you.
Depends to how weird, to what extent is the weird.
Yeah.
Of course, be 100% authentic and weird can be a bit tricky lah.
In front of parents, always very quiet one. Follow the rules.
Hard to say one. Some people's relationship dynamics in the family can be different also. Yeah, my family is also the more prim and proper one. So I'm not like crazy and what. Yeah, but when I'm by myself with my loved one, like my wife or my besties, then they will see another side of me.
Really need to see more of that side.
Yeah. I mean, I've shot so many weddings. I've seen a lot of funny things happen before. Yeah, so I've seen people play gate crash and then fell down and then chip off the tooth. Accident.
Oh shit.
Yeah, real accident. Yeah.
Have. I've seen some also.
Yeah, couple forget to bring the white wedding dress for the solemnization at the hotel.
Shit.
Ring is missing when the solemnizer pronounced them husband and wife.
That's quite common.
Yeah, it's not inside the ring box.
No, they borrow rings from like their friends.
Yeah.
Borrow your rings.
And then last time also have, you witness have to bring IC, parents forget to bring.
No.
Nowadays can use SingPass, but last time cannot.
Some still don't allow.
I think the SOP now is can don't need the physical IC, but then some maybe more old school, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure, but nowadays I see most of them, they can accept SingPass lah. But check with your own solemnizer lah, for sure. Yeah, then so many things. Blue screen during march in, cause the video play halfway, the computer suddenly died. Then
No charger.
awkward silence for like 5 minutes while they try to.
Okay, but if you have a professional MC, the professional MC will actually stand in and
if you have lah.
Yeah.
Nowadays more common. Last time not so common. Yeah.
I mean, if your friends are pro enough in that way, then actually like it helps to liven up the entire. It's not too awkward during like such moments. Yeah, which is really helpful. Hey, shout out to my MCs out there.
You got a lot of MC friends,
I mean, one that I'm rather close to lah.
Okay. So I think this is a rather short episode lah. I think that's all we have for now. If you have anything that you want to know, feel free to leave us a message. We will read every message lah, and then we will try to get back.
I think you can use the comment section also. If you have any other
interesting things that happen to you at your wedding also.
Yeah.
We would love to know also.
Yeah. Do share them in the comment. I think everyone else would be very happy to read through them also. Just don't name anyone.
Okay lah. So I think it's a wrap.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
Let me play my ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Yes. I need my headphones for this. Good. Wow. Quite a short episode, this one.
Good lah. Actually, I think
it doesn't have to be long lah.
Yeah lah.
I think people also don't want to watch 1 hour like that. Right.
Short and sweet.
Probably you'll fall asleep. I know some of you confirm fall asleep during some of the previous episode, right? If you're guilty, do comment also. Okay?